Oh man, I think everyone knows what this is about to be. We got a great little Ignarism for everyone today. So we're going to be delving into the great, wondrous pastor, televangelist, paleo-conservative, evangelical Christian Rick Wiles. Before we even begin to start with him, I have to say that I always accidentally say Rick Wiles or Rick Riles, getting riled up. Rick Riles. I don't know why. I think it's just because Rick and the word rile, riled up and shit. I think those words get too mixed up to me. So I think it makes sense because Rick Wiles. See, I just did it. Rick Wiles riles me up. So I think Rick Wiles works. It also kind of works for RRW as the initial. Anyway, totally side pivot. Whatever. Anyway, man, I have to say, I think just kind of get an idea where I'm going to be coming from to deal with this guy. Let's just say that, I am pretty much the literal antithesis. I'm a humanist, a secular atheist, anti-theist, I would go as far as to say. And institutionalized religion is just something inherently I'm against by principle. So now a personal, individualistic, religious idea is one thing, but an institutionalized, organized cult mentality, collectivist, religious, organized idea is a different thing. So anyway, total digression, but let's get right into it, because boy, oh boy, me stalling and waiting a little longer really isn't going to help make it any sweeter. So here we are. Here's our boy. This is our boy right here, you know what I'm saying? Bat boy Rick Wiles. God, look at him, dude. Jeez. He's oops. He's looking a little fuck. I'm fucking things up, guys. I fucked things up. Wow, what a great start. Anyway, so I love this. This isn't a random part of his show. He just has this buff, metal-looking guy, long hair as fuck, buff as hell, and he's like, Bradley Dean, Sons of Liberty, January 27th at 6 p.m., Vero Beach, Florida. Because, it has to be Florida, man. It has to be the cult of Florida, you know what I'm saying? The Flowing Streams Church. What a weird name. Anyway, I was kind of thinking, why just get into his shit? Let's actually learn about him. So, I pulled up multiple little wikis and stuff. In fact, here, let me get it up in here. Oh, that didn't work as intended. Come here. Go on in there, bitch. There we go. Yeah, so we pulled up his page, which is actually, there's nothing on here for the most part, if you want to know the truth. It just says that he was born, it doesn't say when. It just says he was born either in 1954 or 1955. So his actual birth isn't even known. But he's an American non-denominational senior pastor at Flowing Streams Church at Vero Beach, Florida, radio host and pundit. He's the founder of TruNews, a website known for promoting racist and anti-Semitic conspiracy theories. The racist, sure, I guess, whatever. I don't listen to him enough to give a shit. Anti-Semitic, yeah. Before becoming a radio host, he worked in media as a marketing and advertisement sales manager. That's kind of interesting. I didn't know this about him. I should have it as kind of a duh, because these type of figures generally come from a place of where they want to try to make money and how to make capital, essentially. And sometimes that usually means they come in a background of marketing and advertisement. And what do you know? He worked as a sales manager in advertisement for cable channels CNN and ESPN. That's actually interesting. So I'm sure, as we got a lot of clips. We don't have a shortage. And by the way, the last one is the best. These last two are the best. You'll see why. But I'm pretty sure that he utterly hates everything about these guys, which maybe there might be an insecurity now. I'm kind of learning maybe there might be a little, look at this. So it just says early 80s. It doesn't really say when he actually left. He was on Trinity Broadcasting Network from 95 to 98 on Christian Broadcasting Network. I can't believe that's a thing. Can you guys believe this is actually a thing? Can we actually like delve into what the fuck this is? What is this? Headquarters is in Virginia Beach. Ew. Well, I know I'm not going there. 58 years ago? Ooh. Ooh. What? It's been around this long? Ugh. I think we might have to do our own, like, Ignarism on this one day. But today's not that day. Anyway, let's see where we get left off. He was hired in 1984 by CBN at the first national cable marketing manager. So he didn't even start as a pastor or anyone really. So from what I can tell, from what I can tell by Rick Wiles so far, it looks like he's trying to scrap for a buck. Sounds like that was his early life. How do I get my, how do I earn my keep? Where do I get my buck? You know what I'm saying? And it seems like he, from the sounds of it, being in the early 80s, working with TBN and CBN, in 95, hired as the marketing director for Trinity. Yeah, so it seems like he didn't really care that much about the word, maybe, per se, but he did have these beliefs. So just considering that he already kind of in his early life started working in these networks, because it seemed like he didn't really last that long if it only says early 80s and there's nothing of it, because maybe he doesn't want to talk about it. So potentially because these networks were around, he saw easy money. He resigned in September 98 from Trinity Broadcast Network. Wiles previously, should I just do the German way of doing it? It'd be like Wiles. Ooh, Rick Wiles. Oh, yeah. Should I just do it that way? I think I will. It's probably Rick Wiles. It doesn't sound right. Actually, it sounds good because I vilely spite this dude. Whatever. Anyway, previously broadcast for his radio on WRMI, Radio Miami International, but has since adopted the internet as his sole platform, abandoning the shortwave broadcasting station, which, to be fair, is a smart move on his part. He has occasionally appeared on Fox News. And is a frequent guest on the Jim Bakker Show. So these two... Oh, God, that's what Jim Bakker looked like as a younger guy? Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Whoa, heavens. Whoa. That's what Jim Bakker looked like in, the 60s, 70s, and 80s? That's what the fuck he looked like? Dude, he looks like a... Even now, he looks like a thumb of a man, but, dude... Wow, he does not look like... Ugh. I think we're going to just start, literally devolving into other people as we delve into Rick Wiles, because I'm going to keep doing that, just saying. Anyway, but as we keep delving into this guy, we're going to keep popping in with different people. Jim Bakker is going to be a name I'm sure we're going to see from time to time throughout this. CBN's probably something we'll hear from time to time. There's a lot of things we're going to be, seeing here. That's going to be, oh boy, recurrences. So let's see about his views here. Promoted various conspiracy theories, believes there's a world war with China. Oh, there will be a world war. I was like, wait, he already thinks there is one? But he believes there will be a world war with China, and has stated that China is training its civilian population in naval warfare. Huh? Wait, what? Did you know that most countries have mandatory military service? Some countries have a mandatory 1 to 2 years usually. China's definitely no exception. It's no exception at all, sir. So, no fucking shit, it's training its civilian population in military positions, which also includes naval warfare, because they have a mandatory conscription in the Chinese military in China. So that we are on his wiki page and we haven't even delved into anything, and I already have I have so many problems. Okay, could there possibly be a world war with China? Maybe. I don't know. I highly doubt it, but it's a chance. There is definitely a chance. I'll give it that. I doubt it, but there's a possibility. Sure. Is China training a civilian population in military training? Yeah, because it has mandatory military service, unless there's very few exceptions into the rule for the mandatory service. So you know, like that. Really? No. That's just that. This isn't. That's such a benign statement and claim too. Wiles has also promoted anti-Semitic conspiracy theories of Jewish world domination when discussing the 2019 AIPAC conference. Well, I'm not gonna be like Jews literally run the world, but does AIPAC have like a very strong influence in the on the United States administration and the government? Yes. So, is there is there like a Zionistic Jewish control in our government? Sure. Yes, I can say that, and I will say that, and I think it is true. Does that mean literally all of the government is backed behind that and literally everything is like a Jewish thing? No. That's absurd. That's anti-Semitically stupid. Now to acknowledge the fact that that is a thing, that this whole idea that, you know, there is influence of Zionistic or malicious intent that is done by Jewish organizations or institutes or people, that's totally fine to say. But to be like literally all the Jews are doing this, and like literally all Jews control the world, and literally like all things on this world is operated in under systemic Jewish rule. Like, if you're that guy, you're a fucking idiot. But if you're gonna be like, hey, there is a legitimate, substantial part of our government, and also there is a chunk of the system globally and domestically that is that has a Zionistic Jewish control via AIPAC and other organizations and nonprofits and movements, sure, that's totally okay. But oh my God, oh man, dude, we're just on his wiki. I haven't even gotten into his like. Here, let me get rid of this shit. We haven't even gotten to the rational wiki yet, which has some details about like his random shit. These are just random little things I wanted to delve into. We're not. Oh boy, I wish I got something to drink. I have tea and that's it. I have weed, but weed and tea. There's like I should have ensured that I gotten something to drink, because honestly I think vodka or whiskey or something would have been necessary for this, because jeez, man. This is oh, this is this is the beginning. This is merely the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I'm loading a bowl right now. That's why I'm kind of pausing for a second. In fact, you know, while you all are kind of getting a little sneak peek, I'm going to de-sneak the peek for you guys. Boom. So, because you can see the list. Anyway, I might as well let you know what the last two ones, it's his website and his Twitter page. Because I, doing research, was just scrolling through that stuff, and both places are just utterly, like, filled with gold. Like, if you think it doesn't look like I have a lot, brother, let me tell you another thing. I definitely do. We're going to be browsing his Twitter and his website for a little bit. But that'll be for, like, the later hour. Anyway, let me smoke this. Let me get lit so I can actually, like, cope with this. I need coping mechanisms. Alright, let's get back into it. Oh, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure that was not my actual thing I needed. There we go. So let's kind of delve into some of this stuff here. Let's see what ramblings he's done. So, blah, 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 blah. For all we know, he's probably serious. Probably. I love that. Here, his ramblings invariably result in probably unintentional humor. I love the probably in all of this. But, nah. I mean, I'll kind of have a consensus at the end of this, but I think he generally kind of does believe this type of thing. I do think he believes in the things he says, at least a good chunk of it. So let's just see what he sees on let's see what he says on other religions. He has implied that he supports the genocide of Muslims. Oh God, should be stomped out like cockroaches. Uses highly dubious sources. Also claims that Muslim spies have infiltrated U.S. churches. Oh my God, and are waiting on a signal to begin killing all Americans. Oh my God. Bro, you're not in fucking Middle East, dude. Dude, you're not in fucking Iraq or some shit where a Christian might actually be persecuted. Like, dude, you're in a country where like more than 80, I'm pretty sure more than 80% of the population is Christian. Are you kidding me, dude? Like, what's the actual here, let me go on another little bar here and try to see what the fucking population for Muslims are in the country. Let me look that up, because I'm pretty sure it's like less than, I'm pretty sure it's literally less than 10%. If anything, it's probably like 5%, if anything. Demographics in U.S. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Islam, 0.8%. It's not even 1%, dude. It's not even 1%. So what are you going on? What are you talking about? Like, what are you on about, dude? It's literally 0.8%. That's here. Let me look up another one just to. Here's a Pew form. Christian. Okay, so it's 70.6% Christian. Non-Christian faiths, which is overall 5.9%. Jewish is 1.9%. Muslims 0.9%. So it's between 0.9 to 0.8%. It's not even hitting 1%, dog. Here, let me put this up here. Here. Gotta organize all my. I don't have multiple screens yet, so I have to do a lot of jumbling around. Anyway, so yeah, look at this. So here, unaffiliated nuns, which is 22%, 22.8%, and it's atheist is 3.1%, and agnostic is 4%. Nothing in particular. Huh? 15.8%. I'm curious of what that means, but I'm sure literally just not affiliated, you literally don't give a shit. So that, like, dog, you should probably you should be more worried about like Catholics or Jehovah's, they're like Muslims are on the same relevancy of Jehovah's Witnesses. Like, come on, dude. Like, I mean, like, Muslims in the United States are very secularized. So this whole idea that they're waiting for a signal to kill all Americans, like American Muslims specifically, is kind of absurd. Now, I can't speak for all of them, and I won't. Because, yes, there are Muslims that do want to outright, fucking be like, hey, let's kill the non-believers. Let's kill the infidels. Let's kill people who even leave our religion because they're even worse than the non-believers. It's like that stuff is in the Quran, and that's stuff that they do, that there are Muslim sects and people and movements that do push this. And Saudi Arabia is one of the main funders of this type of Islamic ideology around the world. So this whole idea that, Islam in itself isn't a problem is bullshit. It is a fundamental issue because religion in itself is a problem. Like, this will be like one of my key things I'll put in full circle for this whole thing is that maybe fundamentally religion in itself isn't entirely a fucking problem. It doesn't matter what label, title, or belief it is. Because there's even Hindus that persecute Muslims around the world. And there's fucking Buddhists that do the same thing. Like, there's Hindus in India that persecute Muslims, and there's fucking Christians and far right wingers here in the U.S. And but at the same time, There's Muslims elsewhere in the world that persecute Christians, that persecute Hindus, that persecute atheists, that persecute people who are simply just gay. You know, they persecute people for apostasy or whatever that means, or, you know, witchcraft and stuff like this. So it's like religion in itself creates these type of ideas, and it makes people want to push these moral, absolutist, authoritative, oppressive ideas. And if you disagree with them, then you should either be killed or beheaded or persecuted very heavily. So it's, oh, you can even go by metro. Oh, that's kind of cool. But yeah, overall, I don't think Muslims in the United States are. I don't think they're all waiting for like the cue from ISIS. You know what I mean? I don't think they're waiting for that. Let's see what else he says. With many other of his views, Rick's views on Muslim terrorists specifically are often contradictory. Whilst claiming ISIS are demon-possessed, he also claims that Muslim terrorists are sent by God, therefore anything but demon-possessed, to punish America for abortion. So this is another thing that religion in general likes to do. It doesn't let you kind of think on a more principled stance of like, are terrorist organizations like ISIS, quote, demon-possessed always, or are these sent by God? You can't go one way or the other. You can't be like, oh, some ISIS are possessed by demons and some are sent by God. You can't do that. Don't work like that, you dumb shit. So, like, what are you even going off about, bro? And also, for abortion, okay, I'm actually going to make another Ignarism. You know what, I'll pull up the docs. I literally have not written a fucking thing for it yet, but this is something I want to kind of delve into later, is on overpopulation shit. And, you know, so I'm going to write a little script and stuff about that. I'm going to do research and shit and kind of delve into that idea. Like, so I'm not going to, like, comment on that yet, but I don't know. But methinks that considering resources, especially finite resources in the world, considering the vast increasing rate that humans are populating the earth, and the capacity of being around 10 billion people for the Earth's capacity alone, there's plenty of things that have issues with population and with the size of it. And overall, I think maybe there should probably be something, you know, to account for that. So abortion would be something like that. So you're punishing. So you're basically, your idea, Rick Wiles, is let's punish people for thinking critically and planning ahead about maybe do they want a child or not, and are they capable of having that child and are able to do that, and instead create a society where, oh, you have to have them no matter what, and you will be punished for having abortions because it doesn't matter. Life is life, and we have to protect that in itself, but whatever happens to it doesn't matter. So it can grow up in a very shitty environment. It can grow up in a drug-induced household. It can grow up to parents that don't care about them. They can grow up an orphan, you know, just being left somewhere. So they could potentially just be thrown in a dumpster and killed, you know, shortly after being born, because the abortion wasn't a thing they can get. They might do like a fucking coat hanger abortion, which is actually very fucking dangerous and far more hazardous and costly to either party. Like, there are plenty of fucking horrible, negative societal impacts with banning or prohibiting abortion. Now, my personal view is I'd rather have plenty of other options available before we get to this case, because I'm not like 100% for it. However, it is a choice that someone should be able to have and decide on themselves. Because again, I think we have contraceptions, we have products and tools and things that are at our disposal to stop even this option from happening, where, oh, I have to consider an abortion. Like, we have these options now. There are ways to even avoid this problem and still get your giggity on. You know what I'm saying? So how about we let that be an option for people, and we incentivize actual like planned parenting, and honestly incentivize people from not having kids, if you want to know my honest opinion. Like, it's like, hey, if you want them and that's your personal choice and you are definitely capable of doing that, that's totally fine. That's your decision. However, I think, considering a lot of global societal impacts, I think, this is a conversation that needs to be brought up. So, but beyond that, like, whatever your choice is, it's still going to be your choice. Just understand what it is. Fuck. I mean, jeez. Like, how long have we been going on? Like, 25 minutes. We're not even into any of my clips. We're not into anything yet. We're just on it, like, we're just on, like, just on his little wikis. Like, on the Rational Wiki and his Wikipedia. We're already getting so deep. Oh, man, I wish I had a drink right now, dude. Fuck, I'm like, ready to get pumped for this shit. Man, Rick Wiles is already getting on my nerves. Rick's views on Catholicism are also a confusion. Whilst his website does claim that all Christians, including Catholics, will be saved. Okay. He also believes in a Jesuit plot to destroy America. Oh, my God. What the fuck? What is this supposed Jesuit plot? I've never heard. I hear about it, but what is this? Ignatius? Oh, shit. Well, bro, part of my name is in this, dude. Ignatius. Bro, do I have descendants? Do I have leniency to Ignatius of Loyola? I'm assuming. Society of Jesus, also known as the Jesuits, is a male-only Roman Catholic religious order consisting of priests and religious brothers. Okay, so it's basically like it's like a men's-only Roman Catholic club. It's an evangelistic order practicing missionary work and education, many Jesuit schools around the world. Okay, whatever. Criticisms, largely from Protestants since its inception during the Reformation era. So literally since their formation, they've always been kind of shat on by Protestants. So this isn't okay. So this whole idea that the Jesuits are like, some weird conspiracy for people like Rick Wiles is literally nothing new. This has been a fucking thing since when? When was his formation and shit? 1530? Basically ever since then, it's always been like in the 15th century during the Reformation eras and shit. They always just seen it as like some, it's always been criticized. It seems to the Puritans to personify the wealth and corruption they perceived in the Catholic Church. Makes sense. And it was constantly suspected of subversion. Often these fears were well-founded as Jesuits were implicated in numerous political intrigues and conspiracies, including the gunpowder plot. Jesuits also tend to attract the ire of ultra-traditionalists and hard conservative Catholics for being liberal and more scientific than religious. Never mind that there are quite a few conservatives among the order that in the church, liberal can mean anything from libertarian theology to heresy. Distrust of Jesuits and conspiracy theories about the order have continued into the modern era. Well, yeah. These theories often focus on the Black Pope, portrayed as the real power behind the papacy in the church. Oh, my God. This sounds like some weird, like, very hardcore, deep-dived, like, Dungeons and Dragons plot. A number of websites posit that the Black Pope has a negative influence on world events, including get rid of white popes who refuse to obey their bidding, being linked to Satan, general destruction, and the New World Order. Just to make things more interesting, the current pope is a Jesuit, the first Jesuit pope ever. Okay. I'm assuming this current pope is Francis. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, so. All right, then. So, this whole conspiracy is pretty much based on nothing, besides the fact that it's always been like a criticism by Protestants and Puritans ever since its formation. It's essentially just the structure of how it's been formed. So it's based on nothing. It's just a blah, blah, blah pot conspiracy. Bad guy. They're the enemy. Blah, blah, blah. Wiles believe Barack Obama or Jihad Berry. Jihad Berry, what the fuck? Is literally a devil from hell. Obama is by far the greatest adversary of Wiles. You can name a conspiracy involving Obama. He promotes it, as well as several of his own, which far transcend the usual level of craziness. For example, he believes Obama will kill millions of American resistors in bloody cleansing. By the way, he's not in office anymore, so did that ever happen? Possibly out killing Pol Pot, Stalin, and Mao. Well, that didn't really happen, now did it? It may create an army of zombie cannibals. What? Humorously, as with so many of his other views, Rick's unconditional belief in any Obama conspiracy leads to several contradictions. For example, despite once claiming Obama is a Muslim jihadist, he later claimed that Obama murdered Scalia as a pagan sacrifice. If this is to be believed, Obama is a Muslim and a pagan at the same time. He's not even wrong. What the fuck? Oh man, dude. This is a big thing I've noticed between a lot of these characters, not just Rick Wiles, is that they like to pretty much anything that isn't their specific belief system is literally pagan, satanic, like evil, Islamic, Muslim, jihadist, fucking atheistic, like just they name pretty much whatever they can, whatever's been like the Christianity's on as a philosophical idea, whatever its enemies were is basically whatever those labels are for its enemies. That's what it is. Like, it's just they don't have a consistent basis of what they have issues with. Oh, I'm seeing atheists in here. Oh, God. Rick Wiles has spoken approvingly of the Ebola virus. Oh, God. Stating that it could solve America's problems with atheism, homosexuality, promiscuity, pornography, and abortion. Additional insanity. Oh, God. We don't, you know what? We don't need to because we got more. But, I don't think, I mean, I guess so because the Ebola virus could potentially kill people off. Thus, if they happen to be promiscuous, homosexual, into porn, did abortions at one point, an atheist, or any of all of the above or whatever combination, sure. But it's indirect. It's not a causation. It's oh my God. Ooh boy. Oh man, I don't even want to keep going now. I'm just realizing, like, I'm just now realizing now I'm about to get into like most of my clips, and I have to hear his ass. I'm gonna have to hear his dumb ass. Oh boy. Well, so I was when you're looking for clips, I found this by Right Wing Watch. By the way, most of my shit is from them because they literally have an entire segment dedicated to Rick Wiles. But he's like, will the White House continue to give TruNews press credentials now that Rick Wiles has been declared that Trump is bat-dung crazy? I just want to, like, apparently they actually had credentials to be in the White House, which is sad. Oh, lordy. I just want to make sure that didn't really, like, fuck anything up if I made full screen. Yeah. I guess, I hope it doesn't fuck anything up going full screen. I can't tell. But we'll find out. Boom.
Some days, I wish I could simply say on this newscast what I'm really thinking.
Don't you do that already, bro? Like, isn't that something that you do now? You know what I'm saying? Like, you go outright into, like, the, here's what I'm thinking, and I'm saying this right now. I said it.
I can't express some of my thoughts because, well, we're a Christian program, and I need to maintain a proper decorum.
Oh! So, you're thought policing yourself. Aren't you and a lot of different right-wingers, Christian fundamentalists, aren't a lot of these people on the right very, very pro-free speech and shit, and very, like, anti-thought police, thought suppression, voice suppression, and speech suppression? Isn't it something that they're all against? They're all against these type of thoughts? Now you just came out and said that you're at least complicit and okay with it because you're doing it to yourself. Because you don't want to upset your audience. Interesting. Just an interesting little comment you happen to make.
However, I just let loose today and gave this show the title that's in my mind, 3 things would be in it: Donald Trump, bat dung, and crazy. Donald Trump.
Bat dung. Oh my God. Can't say bat shit. Wow. Sad.
Went all the way into woo-woo world today.
Woo-woo world. No. Oh, man. Dude, you just can't. Just let it out, dude. Just let it out. We went into fucking insane batshit schizophrenia land where everyone's a mental retarded freak. You know, just like go hard, bro. Oh, God, that pen is gross.
He is either possessed with a spirit of lunacy, or he is publicly coming out as the son of perdition.
So you don't want to outright say he's possessed by a demon, so you want to say he's possessed by lunacy. I love how as soon as he calls out someone like Trump, notice his language. Notice how really calculated it is. How calculatedly worded, and you know, like how he's choosing to think about these specific words to use. He doesn't want to outright be like, yeah, he's just fucking insane, but at the same, because I think he knows that that would upset his audience, and also probably be like, well, aren't you kind of crazy too? So he doesn't want to outright, you know, call him out, but at the same time, he wants to put it as a concern. And the main reason why, I think, for the most part, is because Donald Trump has been very loyal for Israel. There's literally a place called Trump Heights that was recently opened in the fucking Palestinian side of the Israeli-occupied border, and opened it up as a new place. Ben Bibi was there and shit, and all this, and all that, and they're continuing to give him more money to Israel, et cetera, just basically just cucking up to him hardcore. So that's the main reason, because Rick Wiles happens to be, obviously, is like, if it involves Israel, it's evil. So it's just like, oh, we must deal with this as an issue. So because Trump's been doing this off and on for his entire administration, he doesn't want to outright be like, well, he's evil and possessed, but I can't say that because he's also kind of for me too at the same time, kind of. He can't make up his mind. He knows he'd be a hypocrite if he calls him out. So he's trying to be concerned.
Either way, it's downright scary. I can't believe I'm saying this today, but impeachment is too slow.
Oh! Whoa! Curveball my ass. After all of that, he rebutted me. Rick Wiles rebutted my ass. He said it. Holy shit. Whoa. Impeachment's too slow? Woohoo! Wow. Hot take. Wow, that's probably, like, out of everything he said, that was the spiciest take I just heard out of him. Whoa. Wow. All right. Threw me a curveball. Well, that's interesting. Look at his face. Just look at it. He knows there's, like, a minor sense of regret from this. I mean, you could tell. Like, you know, the main argument that I know that he's using for this is because of the whole issue with him being cuddly up with Israel and with Netanyahu. And because we never hear Rick Wiles really go against Trump so much. If anything, usually sometimes he talks pretty fondly of him. So to hear that, that really threw me a curveball. Shit, son. Let's see what, like, people are saying in, like, when Trump loses this guy, we know it's a matter of time. First time I've ever agreed with Rick Wiles. Hopefully this is the beginning of the end. Son of perdition. When he calls you crazy, that's saying a lot. He likely voted for him, Christian values, and he will again, no doubt. Yeah, and the thing is, all that don't really matter, because I guarantee you this guy will probably vote for him again, because I guarantee you he did it first time. I mean, I don't know or doubt it, but most likely. Oh, God, trending for me, holy war. Oh God. Oh, man. Oh, boy. All right. Well, let's just... Oh man, you know this. Okay, before we continue, can I just say, if non-Christians are children of Satan, dude? Can I just say it'd be kind of cool if like this hypothetical Satan was my, like, if I was a child of that, dude, that'd be kind of cool. I'd stand out from most people. I'd be like, dude, I'm the child of Satan, bro. It's like, yeah, I'm unusual. I'm unorthodox compared to you guys. You're not a Christian? Oh, sweet. Another child of Satan. What's up, brother? Fuck yeah. Give it to me. Pump it. Yeah. What's up, bro? You know, it's just like, it sounds like, you know, it sounds like we'd be one big happy family or something. I don't know. Oh, man. Like, okay. I'm not necessarily. God. Oh, God. I just read the first part. It says Satan is your daddy. Satan is your daddy. Oh, man, dude. Dude, I'm reading that. I'm pretty sure Jesse Lee Peterson said that. Is Satan your daddy? Are you a beta male? Is Satan your daddy? Beta male. Satan's your daddy. Oh boy, man. Woo. Wow. I gotta smoke a dark bowl really quick before I keep going. This is getting like, I'm starting to feel a little, like a mild sense of like joyful, blissful delirium, if that makes sense. Like, did that make sense? Like, because this is really, this is starting to, like, I'm noticing this is starting to, like, I'm starting to feel like the brain stimuli that's having an effect on me. It's just like, oh God. And I got so much more. Like, am I going to be able to keep going with this? Like, how far am I going to be able to go? Like, whew, man. This is probably going to be the hardest Ignarism yet, guys. Like, just out of the sheer cringe factor and just sheer, like, insanity and delirium. Like, it's rubbing off on me, dude. It's starting to rub off. Like, fuck. Oh, man. And just, you know, and just think, there are people crazier. Oh, I literally kissed the mic. I'm sorry. Crazier than Rick Wiles. There's people who are far more fundamentally crazier than this guy, and that are more disconnected and are far more significantly, like, diluted from reality. I think what's really kind of tripping me out is not Rick Wiles, but the fact that there are people who, because just on the mere virtue of Rick Wiles existing, that just basically means that there are people out there who are fundamentally far more insane than him. And it's just like, that's, I think, what's like, oh God. It's just like, okay, here we go. You know, it's just like, we got these people that exist in the world. Because Satan, your daddy. Satan is your daddy. I love that. That's just so hilarious, dude. Oh, man. All right. Enough of lollygagging. Let's keep going with this shit. Satan is your daddy. Christian TV host. He's not really on TV anymore. Rick Wiles explains that not all non-Christians are children of Satan while appearing on his TruNews program. A television news program produced for conservative Christians, explained to his audience, if you don't serve Jesus Christ, you're automatically Satan's child. I love that. If you don't serve Jesus Christ, just automatically, you're just the child of Satan, just automatically. So, I guess in the world of Rick Wiles, I am the child of Satan. Fuck yeah. See, to me, that just, it's like, okay, I don't like titles and shit, really. But if I was given a title, the child, or, you know, like, a child of Satan would be kind of a cool-ass fucking title. Be like, fuck yeah, dude. But either way, it'd just be like, whatever. It's just like, really? An arbitrary title. A child of Satan. Cool. Speaker. Oh. Oh, gee. Oh. Oh, God. Wait. Stand by. Oh, okay, we got to see this. I don't know why. I think that maybe it was playing and I didn't know and paused it, but what's the standby? What goes on before? Nothing? Okay. So I could have swore I saw like I feel like I saw like one of these like where he has his full show. Oh, I think it's on the okay, never mind. I know where that is. If it is on there. But let's see, it says if you don't serve Jesus Christ, you're automatically Satan's child. If you're not a Christian, then Satan is your father. Satan's your daddy. Oh my god, dude. So you're basically saying my dad is Satan, so my biological dad is literally Satan? So does that okay, with that logic, there's a lot of Satans. There is a lot of Satans running around. Whether you like it or not, that's just the facts. The only way to get away from him is to renounce the works of the devil. But the thing is, okay, with this logic, so if you don't serve, okay, let's say you're not serving Jesus Christ. Let's say let's put this hypothetical out there, right? Let's say, okay, this hypothetical Satan, all this shit's real, right? Let's give Rick Wiles the benefit of the doubt. If you don't serve Jesus, let's say you are just unaware of him. Let's say you just, were born in a house or a family or a community that just was unaware of Jesus, right? Are all of them just automatically the child of Satan and automatically doing the works of the devil? Let's say that ideologically and on principle and philosophical positions of that society compared to a Christian society are practically identical. Let's say that this non-Christian let's say there's two villages, right? One's a Christian village, one's a non-Christian village, but overall they practically have the same ideas, same ways society runs. Overall, pretty much run the same way. Besides the fact that one's Christian and one isn't, they both pretty much are the same thing. Is the village that isn't Christian, all of them automatically doing the works of the devil, even though their society runs just as the same as the Christian village? So, by proxy, does that mean that the Christian village is also doing the works of the devil? So is God Satan? This is why religion makes no sense. And this is why it's bullshit. Like, what does this? None of this means anything. I love the bluntness of this. Another examples of Wiles being a conservative Christian idiot. Last summer, Christian TV host warned of his followers that MSNBC's Rachel Maddow was preparing to lead a bloody coup. Oh, I got that one. Where's that? Let's go to that one. Is it this one? I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, it was that one. Okay, I'm showing off all my things now, but okay, I'm pretty sure it's this one. Let me look on here. No, not on this one, but it gets into that same idea. Was preparing to lead a bloody coup to overthrow the Trump administration. Wiles commented on the Maddow segment, in which the MSNBC host argued that the U.S. must prepare for the worst-case scenario that Trump is compromised by Russia. So she's going by the whole show as Rachel Maddow, the fucking Russia bulldog, warmonger, going Russia, 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 Russia. You're buying into her narrative, dude. You're buying into her whole Russia narrative. So congratulations, you dumb shit. America, you've been homosexualized. Oh my God. You've been Judaized. Judaized? That's such a weird way to... I mean, that one is arbitrary because it's like there are fundamental parts of our government that I guess have been, quote, Judaized, but that doesn't mean that oh my God. I mean, just for reiteration, that doesn't mean that literally the whole government or all Jews fucking run it. You get the point. You know, I just feel like I have to clarify the shit, you know, be diplomatic as fuck about this because of the lack of nuance it is in current political climate. But, I mean, you get what I hope you get what I mean. I'm just telling it how it is. She was spewing it out. Last night, calls for revolution. If this is the quote that they're using, then... Will this lead to this segment? Oh, it actually does. You know what? Let's just watch this segment. Does she call for a revolution? Actually, this is probably not a good idea. I might get dinged. So,
and thanks to you at home for joining us today.
Oh, God. Yeah, it's a full show. Yeah, there's no way. No, I'm not going to try to find that. I'm not getting copyrighted just to try to find one little bit. No, not happening. So whatever. We'll just go off the. We'll just take the word that this is the specific thing that they were talking about. Unless this is a clip for it. No, it just says the same shit. Okay, whatever. We're about 72 hours, possibly 72 hours from a coup. Nope. That didn't happen. Nor isn't not ever going to happen. Just letting you know. Oh my God. I'm reading. Jesus Christ. Look at this fantasy that they have about, like, the left, dude. Like, this is what I don't get about conservatives, is that they have like this weird false dichotomy of the left. On one hand, there are a bunch of pussies that will run on the mere idea of a gun, or, you know, at the idea of getting triggered, and are a bunch of snowflake cowards. But at the same time, they're at any second going to do a violent revolution, grab all the guns, you know, and overthrow the government and instill communism or some shit. Like, you can't have it both ways, guys. Like, look, if you're on the right, and look, you don't like the left, you know what, I'm in on the left, so if that means you don't really like a lot of my views or whatever, that's fine. Look, if you don't agree with me, that's fine. If you don't like the left or agree with them, whatever. You know, if you disagree with them, don't that's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. But just be principled on it, you know what I'm saying? You know, be like, are they a bunch of pussies that aren't going to do shit and you can just run all over them? Or are you fearful of them because they're going to overthrow the government or some shit? Take your pick. Like, I mean, seriously, like this whole weird idea of like a bunch of Secret Service agents shooting leftist like commandos, Antifa shock troops, you know, storming the White House or some shit. Like, come on. Like, that's not going to happen. That's not happening. I'm like a leftist, and, you know, and I think, you know, one way that fundamentally actually change the system is to, you know, do a whole fundamental, you know, dismantling of it. I agree with that, sure. I don't want that as a violent method. I want to do the non-violent method of doing so, which I don't know which way that would be specifically, but whatever that is, let's go for that one. But this whole idea that there's going to be a literal, like, storming of, like, the White House and Congress or some shit, like, with, like, an army of Antifa lords, you know, running out, you know, like, Naruto running into, like, the White House lawn, you know, with, like, fucking drones, you know, flying overhead and shit, you know, like, doing, like, strafing runs on them and shit. Like, no. This isn't it's just admit that it's a fantasy, okay? Like, look, if you can at least admit that this whole weird, fun little idea of the left, you know, doing this type of shit is just some fun little fantasy, and this goes for the people on the left who want it. If you can at least admit that that's just a fun little idea to hypotheticalize, it's just a fun thing to talk about, go ahead. But if you think it's legitimately going to be a reality that's going to happen, especially from like a 72-hour claim prediction, just get the fuck out of here. Like, shut up. You're an idiot. You're ridiculous. That's not going to happen. Like, the government would stomp that shit. Like, the National Guard had, like, there's been, like, outright race riots in like the 90s and in the civil rights movement and shit, where the National Guard has stepped in and done crowd suppression and shit. They've done crowd suppression in Katrina too before. And there's probably been cases where they've killed people in these cases. So to say that, like, oh, they won't do it again, or if we try to do, like, a big violent revolution, whether it be from the right or the left, that the military and the government ain't gonna crush and stomp that shit like a roach? Bitch, please. That's why this whole idea of, like, if we're gonna, go all out in a revolution type of sense, if you're actually gonna be principled about it, is go all out or die trying. That's kind of what Hong Kong is doing, if you want to use an example from them. The Yellowvesters in France are the same way. Like, they're going all out, or, to a certain case, are willing to die trying. I don't think any Yellowvesters died at all. I know there's been plenty of injuries from them. Well, not from them, but, from that whole protesting. I know there's definitely been injuries and possibly deaths, because I've heard there's going to be, like, guns involved now by authorities against protesters and shit. Because now people are getting armed. So, if you want to actually, like, stand on a principle about something, take some examples from what other people around the world are fucking doing. Don't, like, play in this fantasy land thinking that, like, oh, it's going to be this big bloodbath and shit. Actually, like, talk with people, and even people you disagree with, just, like, be like, hey, don't you at least agree that maybe these specific issues that, are an issue, like, systemically, like, money in politics, stuff like that. If you at least can make some basic agreement with some people on some shit. Like with Hong Kong, their basic idea is, oh, let's have a mass protest in Hong Kong specifically for the whole idea of democracy. Just pretty much one fundamental broad idea. And you got a whole fucking municipality, city-state to basically coming together for that shit, for the most part. Like, that's what it takes. It's just a simple thing like that. It's a really simple idea and concept. If this whole idea wants to be a reality, and also if you wanted to play in your favor too, then use basic, fundamental, actual fucking problems that create a lot of issues that you bitch about, like immigration, abortion, or fucking white supremacy, or, SJWism, whatever your pet peeve is. Or like climate change, whatever it is. Tackle the root. Not like the dumb branch that's twiggling off, on the edge of the tree. Holy fuck, I went on was I even like going at Wiles anymore at that point? Like, holy shit. But, point still stands. If you're not a Christian, Satan is your daddy. Oh, man. But speaking of which, you don't have the right to worship Lucifer in this country. Just wanted to let you know. And can we... Okay.
And now we have a society that is not only sterile, it's been sterilized of God.
Wait. Sterile and I love how I got Manson in here. I love that. Anyway, but like, what do you mean? Like, sterilized? Okay, so I know he was just about to say sterilized of God, whatever. But let's just get the first statement. Simply just, it has been sterilized. That's it. How? How is that being done? Is there, like, chemtrails or something that is, like, creating a sterilization gas that... Or is there, like, a pill that's being given out? Like, what is this? Like, how is this happening? Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
It's now, Satan is now coming in to fill the vacuum.
I wish I had that fucking religious demographic stuff, because 70% of the country is Christian. So, where is this whole Satan, coming in? Oh man, this what a ridiculousness, dude.
First thing that they had to do was to remove God.
not happening. This country is predominantly Christian, and also it's still a heavy influence on society in this country. There are churches everywhere. There are people that put a lot of fundamental belief system behind Christianity. There are people in this country that, even in very liberal places like Portland or Seattle, for example, still push religious fundamentalism, or just religion in general, or just religious. There are people who are, make it kind of like one of their basis, in life to be a Christian. That still happens in this country, and it's still a prominent thing. Like, what are you talking about?
Sanitized the society, and now they defiled the society, and now it's literally
oh my God.
becoming a satanic society.
No, that's not happening. Society naturally changes culturally over time, just as a basis. That's just one of the bases of how society operates. Like it no one said it had to be good in your view or bad in your view. Like, it just is. Change is just change. That's just what it is. It's just something that becomes different. It's not satanic. It's not Christian. Unless you make society Christian. Like, this isn't happening. This is... Like, this is a fundamental fucking problem with religion, because it gives a literal false sense of what reality is. This isn't what reality is, Rick. This isn't reality, bro. You're in your own fantasy land. You're in your own world. You created up this own little world for yourself and are in this echo chamber of a world, and you haven't left it. And anything that intrudes on it or impedes into that little false reality that you've set up for yourself is now like the devil, satanic, evil, whatever it is. That if you happen to not like it, you're going to automatically put that as your fucking label. It doesn't matter if you happen to just simply be gay or even asexual, if you believe that's a thing, or or transgenderism or shit, or or simply being more on the side of the open borders mentality, or more open for immigration and shit. Like, these different ideas, or being for abortion, or more a society that's more open about sexuality. These are things that you will just throw as satanic just because you don't like it, just because it's bad in your eyes. When in reality, honestly, a more sexually open society to me seems like it'd be better, personally, because the suppression of sexuality is usually what creates so much of this sense of sexual repressive fetishization. If anything, it's people like you that create promiscuity and create sexual deviancy. It's pastors and folks like you that curate a deviant society and a, quote, satanic society. It's because you have this false sense of what reality is, and then you essentially encourage more of this type of behavior by suppressing it, making it underground, making it far more radical and more extreme than probably what it would have been. And then look what it creates. See, the SJW, PC, left, they are a gift to the right wing, but guess what? These type of motherfuckers in the right wing is just as much as a gift to the left. They're gifts for each other, and they just rip each other up like nice little presents on Christmas Day. They just rip each other to shreds. This is just what they do. This is the shit that they espouse. Like, and I don't deny that he probably believes this shit, but he's probably goes to big extremes with it just so he can make an extra dollar, make an extra buck, to make his shebang out of it, to manipulate your minds and to manipulate how you feel about, if you feel similar ways. Like, yeah, I'm not really feeling, homosexuality. I'm not, about that. Which, guess what? That's fine. If you don't like gays, I don't care. I'm bisexual. If you don't like bisexuality or gay people, that's all right. I'm not pushing that on you. I don't want you to be that way. If you aren't that way, I'm not going to force you. Just let me be who I am. I don't give a shit if you don't like that. Whatever. I don't got a problem with that. I don't got a problem that you don't like gay people, Rick. It's that you think that it's this whole big agenda and cabal that's being pushed on society. It ain't. It's just the fact that, it should be okay that if someone thinks they're gay and identifies as being gay, that's fine. Who gives a fuck? Like, Jesus, Rick. Come on. Like, if anything, I'm starting to feel more pitiful for you now, dude. I'm starting to feel pitiful.
We have people who openly confess their love and their allegiance to Satan.
So what?
And it's
Who cares? First Amendment right is one fundamentalist is the freedom to have a belief, of a religion or lack thereof. One of the pinnacles of it is that you can believe whatever religion you want because our country is a secularized country, and as long as you're not impeding your religious views on anyone else, you're free to believe it. So if you cross that line, that's where the problem lies. But beyond that, it's not an issue. And for the most part in this country, it really isn't. If you go outside and just walk around downtown, for the most part, like, religion isn't crossing anyone's fucking mind. It's not even like a thought process throughout most of the day for most people. It's just like, oh, I'm going to go out. I'm probably going to go to a cafe, maybe hit a friend up, I'm probably, I got I might go, do a little shopping for later today because, I got a few things I want to get or something like that. That's what the thought process is for people. It's like that. No one's thinking it's like, how do I subvert the Christian narrative? Do I get all kinky and all gay? Oh, how about we convert ourselves to Satan? Oh yeah, those devil horns. Oh God. Oh yeah, I'm getting horny for Satan. Oh no, my daddy. Who's my daddy? It's Satan. Yeah, he's my daddy. Oh yeah. It's just like, no one's thinking that. Nobody. Maybe 2 people ever, because they have a Satan fetish or some shit. I don't know, but that's the exception, not the rule. Fuck you.
becoming normal. Right here in Florida, I'm in Vero Beach. And south of us, down in Boca Raton, south of West Palm Beach, there's a pastor who's, outraged by what's happening. The city council is going to approve a permit for a satanic display to be put up in the city square at Christmas time that says, "One nation under Antichrist."
Get over it. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. How about that? So what? At Christmas time, how often do you see religious shit all over the place? It's Christian and stuff. It's all over the place. And also, Christmas is just a capitalistic holiday at this point. It's not even even in the religious backing of what Christmas is. It really doesn't have anything to do with Jesus or anything involving Christianity. It literally was just a way for Catholics to convert pagans because that's when the Yuletide festivities happened. In winter solstice was during the wintertime, which is also around Christmas and New Year's and shit. That's all around that time. That was a way for them to easily convert them, so they can. So it was far more simpler for them to convert to a different religion because they can still at least adhere to similar traditions that they already had. That's why. It's not because Jesus was born that day. If anything, if he did exist, they hypotheticalized he was born around the spring, which is not anywhere near Christmas or December or the wintertime. So you're a fucking idiot. And also, who gives a fuck? Who cares? Like, you know what? Put up a fucking cross right next to it then. And then what? And guess what? Next to it, put up a Islamic shrine. And guess what? Next to that, put up a Judaic shrine. Who gives a shit? Like, you know, I don't care if you put up whatever shrine you want. Put up a shrine to Thor for all I care, you know? Like, you know, because guess what? You have to get a permit to do it for a public square. But guess what? You can do that too, Rick. And guess what? A synagogue can do it. A mosque can do it. You know, anyone can do it. That's why they did it. And also, it's just to trigger your dumbass.
What is happening to this country?
They're expressing their First Amendment rights, you dumb fuck.
We've lost our mind, Greg.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you and your buddies did lose your mind.
Lost our mind. And
I agree.
The council and the mayor say, well, these Satanists have their rights too. No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. Says who? Fuck you.
Don't have any rights. You don't have the right to worship Lucifer.
Fucking making me do this. Fucking making me do this. Jesus Christ. Okay, First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or of the right of people to peacefully to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Let me read the first part of it. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. Yeah, you're a fucking moron. Absolutely. You want to see it? 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 Yeah, you want to see it? Just so you know, I'm not just fake newsing you. There you go. Boom, boom. There you go. Fuck you. All right, God, this is starting to get to me, dude. This is like, how far are we? An hour to fuck. Woo. 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 Doozy. Okay. All right, man. This is starting to really get. Oh man, I'm feeling fatigued. I'm starting to feel the fatigue, guys. The fatigue is setting in. Oh man. God, why did I agree to do this? Karl Rove, I'm looking at you for this, dude. And you know what's funny? You know what? I don't know what's funny. I don't know, dude. I don't know. My brain is starting to, that delirium I was talking about is starting to set in. It actually is setting in. It's starting to get, it's starting to really get to me now. We still got more. We still have more to get to. Oh, God. Ay, ay. Oh, Dios mío. I just gotta load another bowl. I feel fatigued. I'm exhausted right now. I need to take an actual break. I'm feeling a little sweaty right now, dude. I want to take my shirt off and shit. I'm feeling sweaty and clammy. Woo! Woo! God, I'm dropping shit. God fucking damn it. See, I can't even hold a bowl properly. I'm just dropping that. Luckily, there wasn't really anything in it. It was just like ashy nonsense. But, God, it's getting to me. Wow, I didn't. So after it seems like an hour of Rick Wiles is where I start really breaking. That's where the breaking point starts getting there. That's God. I'm just reflecting on what I'm just doing right now. And just like, why? What led me to this? What led me to this? Oh man. You're kidding. Oh, I have even, oh God. I'm trying to get ahead of myself. I'm gonna try to at least get this pretty quick because, I mean, there's just so much about this guy, man. There's so much. Oh my God. I need to do a double take. This is just it's getting to that point. Oh God, am I dying? Please let this be my end. Oh my God, let this be the end. Let this be the end. It's the end of the world as we know it. All right. After getting booted from YouTube, Rick Wiles warns that leftists will soon start executing Christians. Oh my God. Like, dude, it gets worse. Yeah. Oh man, now I'm really sweating. Yesterday, the YouTube page run by crazy conspiracy theorists and end times broadcaster Rick Wiles was terminated for violating the website's community guidelines. Yeah, it couldn't be such a simple, arbitrary thing because YouTube fucking sucks. Like, look, Rick Wiles is a crazy freak. All right, he you know, and I get it. That's why I think he's. I think he's on Vimeo too. I don't know. Either way, like, look, he has every right to have his YouTube channel, to have his website, and to have a platform. He has every right to have that. He's totally in his right. And I want him to. Not only because it gives me entertainment and makes me feel like the world's going mad, but at the same time, you know, he does just as much as I have a right to do what I'm doing right now. So it's like if I do, he does. It's just the basic principle. So not this free speech for me and not for the bullshit. America's leftist snowflake. See, here it is again. This is what I was talking about from earlier. This whole, like, this false dichotomy of, like, leftists are either a bunch of snowflake pussies or they're either gonna execute Christians. Which is it? Fuck. Are furious that half the country no longer listens to their idiotic Marxist propaganda. Ooh. Wait, what? America's leftist snowflakes are furious that half the country no longer listens to their idiotic Marxist propaganda? I think my I think my brain is broken. I can't. I'm having trouble. What? What? No. What? What the? What the fuck? What? I legitimately, I can't. What? My ancestors were German Reformed Church members who fled religious persecution in Europe in the 1700s. Okay, whatever. Risked everything to come to America so they could have freely worship God. Yeah, because, like I said earlier, you have the free exercise or their lack of to do so. There's freedom running through my veins. No, there isn't. My ancestors were not silenced. I won't be silenced by YouTube. I agree with that. You shouldn't be. Every generation has its tyrants. Okay, we have tech tyrants. Okay, I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with this statement here. I won't be silenced by YouTube. Every generation has its tyrants. We have tech tyrants. I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with you, Rick Wiles, on that one, because yes, you are a crazy psycho fuck, but even a crazy psycho fuck has every right to be on YouTube. And, you know, this is why I have a principle on, like, I think, you know, platforms like YouTube, like Twitter, Facebook, etc., should just be nationalized. I do. I think they should be public national platforms because they have grown so much and are used so much extensively in our everyday lives that there's news that is used, that is produced because of Twitter nowadays. Like, a lot of our society, especially in the modern world, is run by the internet and a lot of these social media platforms. So, yeah, I do believe that, you know, they should be a nationalized thing. And there should be, nationalization of our tech industry of that as well. Because I don't think we should have tech tyrants. I agree with that. So, you know, this is why I think Rick does believe what the fuck he believes, because every now and then he will say something I do agree with, but it's because it's the principle of the issue that I believe in. It's not because he said it. He happened to say it, but it's that principle that I agree with. I have warned for years that the spirit of Nazism is rising up inside the USA. I mean, okay. I don't inherently disagree, but it's not in a sense like literal Nazism, that like literal ideology is propping up left and right and like all over the place. It's that, since, like there's American Nazis even during the 30s and 40s. So the idea that there are American Nazis is, yes, a thing. And yeah, it has, because of recent years, has been increasing as of late. But that doesn't mean it's like about to like overturn America and its society. I mean, it's just that it's had a little boost in attention as of late, essentially. Like it's kind of come out a little bit more of the limelight. And again, and for me personally, I don't really got an issue with that. I don't care that an ideology or philosophical position like Nazism happens to be out in the open. I'm okay with any ideology being in that sense, because then that at least lets me see what the fuck it is, and I can look at it for face value of what that ideology is specifically, instead of having to like dig deep and, have to like go in the underground because it's silenced and repressed and deplatformed. So, it's like, again, this is like an arbitrary neutral thing I don't really care, but I don't disagree with. But at the same time, I like how he probably interprets it. I outright disagree with. Like, the new Nazis are here. America's on the verge of a French Revolution. No, it's not. Upheaval during which leftist mobs will seek execute Christians and conservatives in order to purge American society. See, he views Nazis as like the left. And guess what, dude? Nazism isn't a left philosophy. Authoritarianism, which Nazism is under, can be a left or a right philosophy, because there are leftist ideas that are very authoritarian. There's also very right-wing ideas that are very authoritarian. But despite that, Nazism is not left-wing. The authoritarian aspect of Nazism can be, but it's because authoritarianism in itself isn't left or right wing. It's like of populism. Like populism is like is neither really left or right wing, but depending on who's trying to push populism, it can be. And there are ideas that are populist right and populist left. So it can be, but it's because that it's populist or authoritarian as why it is that way. Not because Nazism is left, because it's authoritarian and anything that's authoritarian is Nazi. It's like, no, you're a fucking idiot. And also, I'm pretty sure if as of late, considering mass shootings, it's the other way around, if you really want to use this argument. Like, El Paso was fucking, like this whole, like manifesto, a lot of it had to do with, going up against, like the left, and then like immigration, specifically targeting migrants, legal or illegal, and just, seeking to kill them and execute them. So if anything, there's been more, as of late, quote unquote, French Revolution style upheaval of right-wing mobs executing leftists and people who are on the left wing. Now, I am not going to make the argument because I don't even believe that. Now, I do think there are right-wingers who are doing terrorist attacks and doing mass shootings, yes, but I don't think there's an organized agenda over it. Do I even want to see this video clip? I don't. The synagogue of Satan is crapping on the country. Wow. Look at his face. Let's just look at this man. Let's just look at him. Look at him. Just look at him. Look how pitiful he is. Just look at those sad eyes, like those sad, depressed eyes of a defeated man. This is the face of a defeated man right here. Like, not like he has this facade of looking clean cut and looking, like he knows what's up and is all prepped up and he's got, things going good in his life. But just look at that face. Look at those eyes. They just say that I'm a defeated, sad, broken individual. That's what it says right there. Wow. Yeah, the more I really delve into him, the more I pity him, but the more I just fucking hate him at the same time. Oh, man. God, let's just get into it. I don't even know if I want to.
The power of the Israeli lobby in America is the most detrimental force in America.
Okay. I want to say it's the most detrimental force in America. I would probably say the pharmaceutical or the fossil fuel industry is, or the military-industrial complex, but they do have a influence on a majority of that, so you're not inherently wrong. You see, this is why Rick Wiles is so fucking, like, a really confusing ball of just confusion to me. Like, he's fucking insane, but with it, he really does have, like, this, like, every now and then, one or two things he's, like, kind of right on. It's like, yeah, I don't disagree. I just know where you come from, I fucking disagree with. It's just that the premise I don't necessarily disagree with. So it's just like, man. Like, I wonder if this guy was, like, secular and an atheist, and he was just some right-wing, conspiracy guy. Just a simple right-wing, didn't spout the Christian shit, but, just was the right-wing conspiracy guy. I wonder how I'd view him. I wonder what perspective, I wonder how this episode of Ignarism would be if he was not the Christian fundamentalist that he was. Take that out of it, keep all the crazy shit. Like, would I find myself agreeing with him more on issues or what? Like, I mean, because this is that's the interesting thing about him. Like, I mean, because on a certain level, like, he does have, like, a point, like, 1% of the time, but, like, then he just goes off this nonsense about other tirades and shit about, like, how the devils are doing it or, like, Satan is doing it or some shit. Like, some supernatural thing that he's built in his false reality of his that I mentioned from earlier, and that it is invading it. And it's because of his religious background is why he has this false reality. I'm not saying that religion inherently will make you create this false world of yours, but it really encourages it.
Our culture has been decimated. Yes.
Okay.
Through abortion, pornography, the sexual liberation movement.
There's nothing wrong with any of that. Fuck you. Pornography's nice and shit, I guess, you know? Like, some of it's kind of lame, and some of it goes a little out there, but whatever. If people want to make it, cool. Go for it. If you want to, like, express your sexuality for all to see, go for it. Sexual liberation sounds fucking amazing. That sounds like a very positive thing to incentivize in society. It's like, if you, like, you know, this is how you sexually feel, like, you know, let's work with that, and, you know, like, work with you on that. You know, like, I mean, of course within reasons, like, if you're like, I want to fuck a tree, like, that would be like, okay, I don't think you should do that. Like, you know, like, obviously there should be limits within this idea of sexual liberation, of course. You know, I'm not saying, you know, like, you know, it should be literally across the board, but it should at least be acknowledged, and a thing that should be at least like, yeah, this is a thing. I think with sexual liberation also comes with, you know, trying to help with people's sexual problems too. And where there are things where, you know, there, I guess, should be a, quote, line drawn for things like direct and, you know, incestuous relationships and shit, pedophilia, stuff. You know, there's obvious examples where, you know, with sexual liberation, it should be also accounted for that these type of things should, you know, be worked on and, like, absolved in a sense. You know, not, like, suppressed, because it makes these issues worse, but in a sense of, like, having the sexual liberation to at least have the conversation and to talk about it and to try to understand what it is so we can work on things like that. So if, like, let's say there is a genuine sexual thing that is frowned upon, like pedophilia, for example, we could work on something like that by actually trying to be more liberated to the idea of it, to in a sense of let's work on it so we can help people not, you know, look for signs, you know, in, you know, during sexual development, you know, of where it makes people want to have these actions. Sometimes it is literally just a wiring thing. And if it is that, then, you know, let's try to work on how to, you know, like, try to understand that wiring and to, you know, not necessarily, like, fix it, because that just sounds way too simplistic to a very complex thing, but to try to solve the issue of their temptation to something like that. And, you know, there's plenty of ways to do that, you know, but how you do that, you know, is where, you know, is the conversation I think should be had. But beyond that, I think sexual liberation is totally good and okay. That's fine. I'm all right with that. Boo fucking who to you, because you're a traditionalist and, you know, your Christian philosophical ideas want to suppress things like that, which, if anything, makes it fucking worse. It's like, it's the Christopher Hitchens' philosophy of, it's also his book title of Religion Ruins Everything. Because honestly, I think it kind of fucking does. Like, I mean, I don't think it inherently ruins literally everything, but when it comes to today in modern society, I think it honestly does. It does.
Filthy, raunchy movies,
Boo-hoo, wah, get over it, fuck you.
Television shows, vile, violent rap music, and...
Oh my god, whatever. He's just gonna go on some belligerent rant that I've heard a billion times before. So, this one, there should be a little context for. Man, I'm going on for a while. Jesus Christ. Do I even, like, okay, so this one's on the hunt. I mean, I'm sure some of you probably have heard this one, but heard about the hunt being taken down and shit. So, do I even, you know what, fuck this. I'm not going over this shit. Let's, oh, this is just a whole menu of random shit. I was looking up. Let's look at this one. This one, honestly, I need a laugh, because this one looks like I'll laugh my ass off, dude. I need this. I seriously need this right now. Meatless burgers will lead to a race of soulless creatures. Just look at that stern look on his face, bro. He's like stern about the idea that this is happening. Like, yeah, this is happening right now. This is the agenda. This is the outright agenda of what's happening today. Soulless creatures are going to run amok.
When you go to your favorite fast food restaurant, you're going to be eating a fake hamburger.
No, you're not. You're not, dude. I mean, well, I guess technically, yeah, because I don't trust fast food anyway. I don't eat that shit. Like, the only exceptions I make is Chick-fil-A and Whataburger. That's basically it. And there's only one Chick-fil-A near me, and I don't live anywhere near a fucking Whataburger because that shit's in the South. I'm in fucking Portland, so, Chick-fil-A just recently started coming up here. So, anyway, besides that caveat, they're not there is a joke that, like McDonald's burgers and stuff are like mystery meat and shit, but it's really arbitrary. Like, honestly, it's still meat. It's still beef. It's still a burger. Like, it's just probably not like, a sirloin cut, fucking burger, or something like that. It's probably like, the bestial, like, remains that is all grounded up into, like, like, anal bits, like, random gut parts and, like, placenta shit. I don't fucking, random bits all combined and congealed into this, like, with, like, 30% actual meat, to make it. I'm sure something like that, I bet, if anything. I don't know, but fuck. But no, they are, like, Carl's Jr. and other fast food joints are now coming out with options. There's a Beyond Burger at, I think, Carl's Jr., and then there's like the Wow Burger or some shit at Wendy's or something like that. And they're vegetarian ones. They're plant-based. And apparently they taste exactly the same as a regular burger. I haven't had them, so I don't know. But they're not. That doesn't mean all burgers are going to be fucking fake. Oh my god, what the fuck? Are you serious, dude? Are you kidding me? Like, you have the stern look on your face over shit like this? Are you fucking kidding me? You have the look of a defeated man over shit like society crumbling, but then you have like the stern, concerned look on your face over shit like this. Fuck you.
You're going to go to the grocery store and buy a pound of fake hamburger or a fake steak, and you won't know.
That's facepalm inducing. No. I work at a grocery store. I could quadruple, octuple, duple, fucking ectoplexaduple confirm that we don't even have, like, vegetarian meats. We just have, well, like, the most we got is, like, tofu and shit. Like, tofu-based, products. And that's really it. Like, everything else is meat. Like, I know an anecdote, but still. I'm pretty sure that's a pretty strong personal anecdote, considering I work at a fucking grocery store. So, no, that's not happening. And also, via regulations and by law, they have to show you what is in the ingredients list. So even if you don't know it, they have to show it. Or else there will be plenty of fucking legal trouble retaining to an issue like that. It's just like,
that it was grown in some big corporation's laboratory.
Why is that a problem? Like, one of the things I'm okay with, and I actually kind of am willing to advocate for, is lab-grown meat. Like, they're doing that with pork. And honestly, I'm okay with that because I think that is one thing that will help solve an issue of mass animal industrialized farming. Because just on ethical premise alone, that shit's fucked up. And, And yeah, I eat meat and I eat burgers and I love fucking, I eat it all the time. And there's nothing honestly really going to stop me from doing that. But at the same time, on a principle level, I can say that there can be an ethical way to obtain meat. And if we could do that, growing it in a lab en masse, and it literally can be pretty much built off the same protein. Basically, it's the same structure and everything about it is practically the same as an actual pig or an actual cow, whatever animal you want to get the meat off of. I am 100% for that. Like, I'd love to, have tax dollars publicly invest in shit like that, honestly. Like, seriously. Like, why is that an issue? Why is technological advancement in the sciences that will help benefit society such a bad thing to you, Rick? Why is new and change so scary to you? Is it because you just don't understand it? Like, I don't understand how the process of how, a lab-based meat gets grown and made. That doesn't stop me from thinking it's interesting and curious and wanting to understand it, though, and advocate for it, though. Like, it's okay not to understand. Is this your insecurity, Rick? You're just afraid. You don't understand, so you're afraid of it, and a part of you doesn't want to understand because, like, there's something about it there's something in, like, your brain chemistry that doesn't want to, like, get it because it contradicts what you already know? Is that it? Like, is that your insecurity, Rick? I don't think we need to get into that. Let's get into his website, honestly. Let's just see what the fuck he's doing. A peek inside Epstein's ranch. He has a fucking ranch, too. Oh, God, what is going on here? Whoa! Swamp diving, Sarah Huckabee Sanders may join Clinton Epstein connection What? What? Anyway, before that, I was going to comment. That's kind of a cool little courtyard thing right there. I ain't going to lie. Looks pretty dope. Looks like that's pretty... You know what? Let's just, psychoanalyze his rant. You know what? Just as a pivot, I'm going to, psychoanalyze his... what the fuck? Oh, God. Yeah, I'm going to want to psychoanalyze that. But let's check this out first. Oh, oh, man. What the fuck is going on over here? Drone wars. Could Israel survive surprise attack by Iranian autonomous armada? Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Oh, these are streamed. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah. Wow. Is this serious? Options HD automatic. Is this actually HD or is this just my computer just having trouble? Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh wow, he even looks more God, he even looks wow, he really looks more decrepit here. Jesus, when was this? Oh, this is today. Jesus. God, this is what you got going for yourself, man? It looks like you recently dyed your hair. I mean, you got some glasses going on. I mean, shit. But, man, you really added some extra wrinkles, man. Like, god damn, dude. I ain't gonna lie. I will say this. He does rock some nice suits. Like, I will compliment his suits. They do look nice. I do say he does have, like, an interest, nice little suit, aesthetic going on. I kind of like the, what's going on there. Like, look what he's derived me to. I'm just I don't want to deal with him anymore. I'm broken as a man. And I'm just complimenting his fucking suit. This is what this is delved into now for me. Like, Jesus. I don't, is this hour and a half literally, like, what? Let's just, like, delve in. Let's just.
Central Florida is bracing for a Category 4 hurricane this weekend. DARPA.
Oh, and then there's that. You see, I don't mind his aesthetic, but you gotta take that fucking thing off, dude. Get that stupid thing off, man. You can, like, wear a necklace or something and then, like, tuck it in or something, because then it's not actually part of the suit. It's just another it's just like bling you're wearing. Like, making a necklace. Don't put it on the suit and make it a part of the suit. It ruins it. Come on, bro. Like, you know what? Try to see about embracing some change and get, like, a little stud cross earring right here or something. Like a nice, like, like a cross, like a nice diamond cross right there. And, you know, see how that goes, dude. You know what? I actually kind of want to see that. Just one. You know what? Just have it on both. No, you know what? No, just one ear. And I don't know. I think, you know, I might have slight respect for him at that point, because I think he would actually, on some level, be like, you know what? Fuck it. If you can't beat him, join him. I'm gonna do a little something, you know, a little something different. Like, shit. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to see if I can just boost him up a little bit or something at this point. It's at the point I got the pity on him now. Like, fuck me, dude. Look, what's going on? What's going on here? Peek inside Epstein's ranch. I just want to psychoanalyze his property here, honestly. That's all I care about now. And then we'll just delve into his Twitter feed and see what the fuck he's talking about there. I mean, you know, I thought this was a pool. I think it is a pool. Is that like a table with seats around a pool? If that's the case, that's actually kind of cool. You know, I ain't gonna lie. Epstein did have, you know, he got some fucking shit going. Did he own, like, everything around here too? Like, this is I ain't gonna lie. This is like a nice little courtyard right here. Like, you know, this would be kind of nice. You know, just like got like your back, you know, your back porch area. You know, like for me, this is way too extravagant. Like, there's no way I want a fucking compound, to be honest with you, dude. Like, I want, like, you know, like a dream of mine would be nice to have a ranch or something. You know, like have a house, maybe like, you know, this, you know, cut that, this, you know, maybe that, and like that could be like a garage thing, and that, you know, have like my little big area right here for all my shit, have like maybe a garage shed thing on the side, and that'd be it. I'm not an extravagant guy. Like, you know, then beyond that, have just some land just to have, you know, have like, it looks like he has some crops, maybe he's like growing stuff, you know, like doing, you know, growing like fruits, maybe. Like, I mean, it looks like he actually does have, you know, like a little bit of, you know, a farm maybe. Not like a big one, you know, it's just like a tiny thing. But, you know, it looks like he has maybe some orchards up here too, even. Like, I mean, you know, he's got a little, I mean, it looks like, you know, it's got, like, I like this. This is cool. I like that. I'm just like analyzing Epstein's ranch. Like, this is how I feel now. I just don't even care anymore. It's just like, let's look at his ranch. Let's, you know, let's take it. You know what? Does he actually oh, whoops. Does he actually does he get oh my god, that's annoying.
Free Epstein out of the minds of citizens who want to know that.
I just want to who the fuck is this?
Mr. Epstein's Florida estates, New York mansion.
Who is this guy?
Islands were pivotal place.
Wow. He has other people that host his show? I thought he was the only one, and he had just, like, side dudes. But he has, like, people that have their own things. See, look, Rick, do what he's doing. Have a little, like, American U.S. LePay pen. Because at least, you know, at least I could be like, you know what? Oh, wait, never mind. There's a cross in there. Oh, God, never mind. I see the cross. Look, okay, hold up. Let me full screen it. All right, there's a cross right there. Never mind. If it was just a normal, regular U.S. flag, I'd be like, you know what, just do what he's doing. But nope, he had to have one with a fucking cross where the fucking stars would be. Fuck you, you weird, like, token minority guy for TruNews. Like, fuck you. Ooh, I don't even know what your name is. You're just like the token brown dude for this guy, I'm sure.
Grounds, in what appears to be the largest state-backed blackmail spy operation in modern history, spanning the better part of 3 decades and entrapping the who's who of international politics. Since the publication of the shocking footage inside Zorro Ranch, we've received many tips from locals, citizens by the...
Where's the...
Describe your, or I should ask you first.
God, who is this? He sounds drunk.
Had you met Jeffrey Epstein?
I had seen him.
Damn. He's got it overlooking a little ridge side. Is he on like all that too? Like all this?
I talked to him once. Very
I can't even understand this guy.
Not really a conversation.
What kind of place is Zorro Ranch?
Looks pretty cool, I ain't gonna lie. I know there's some conspicuous weird shit that goes on here. And, overall, I know it's a kind of a creepy place. But, I don't know, whatever.
As you approach Zorro Ranch from the highway, north of Moriarty, there is a little town, like a western town, except the buildings are painted in bright colors rather than the dull wood of.
Okay. So he has a little village, I guess. I mean, I'm not going to really pick at this one specifically about the whole Epstein shit because, honestly, there is some definite questions to be answered for this thing. There is, him writing his will 2 days before dying or killing himself, quote-unquote, or then considering his close connections and his ties and his wealth. Considering everything, there is a lot of questions to be had. And overall, it's just I don't think it was just him killing himself because I'm dead and I'm in prison now. I'm going to get butt-fucking, because Big Bubba's going to come after me. Papa Alke, he's going to come after me. It's nah, it's not really happening. But, whatever. Wow. Well, podcast, video headlines, donate. Let's go to the donate. Oh, geez. Okay, that's, never mind. Navigation. Yeah, where's your merch? Do you have any merch? Yeah, do you got any merch, bro? Oh, prayer requests? Oh, my God. Mission. You don't have any merch? No shirts? Nothing? Oh, the channel store. Oh. It's just for the, never mind. You got no merch. Careers. Oh my God. What the fuck? Where did it just redirect me to? What the? I go to click careers and it redirects me to nothing. Oh my God. Really? Oh, wait, no. Here they are. Oh, no. Okay, no, it actually... Okay, I thought that was other shit. But no, this is actually it. Upcoming positions, digital marketing specialist, motion graphics designer, music programming manager, part-time audio board operator. Holy shit. Guys, if any of y'all need a job, you can go to Vero Beach and work for Rick Wiles. Speaking of which, let's see what he's... Oh my God! Here it was. So, this is like a live stream, but this is before their actual show starts.
The program Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, giving Susan and me a chance to...
I just want to see this.
Go back to Maryland, visit family.
Oh, okay, what the fuck is going on here? Who's this lady? Who's this old lady? What the fuck is happening? Let's just watch this for a second. This is on his Twitter.
Of our families, and so it was a pleasant trip, a short trip, but we appreciate our team jumping in and giving us that break, and we appreciate you watching and supporting them. Thank you so much. So let's pray, And invite the Holy Spirit to bless today's edition of True News. And
I'm not listening to that. Wait, hold
I
on.
want you to participate.
I'm not participating. Fuck you. You know what? Fuck you guys. Talking to the chat and the audience. We're gonna listen to it. We're listening to what he has to say.
In this ministry, you're part of it, and we know you.
Because you are part of this ministry, guys. You're a part of our ministry.
And we can all be praying together. So let's pray. Gracious Father.
Thank you, Lord.
Father, we come to you in the name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, the Messiah, your Holy Son, who came to earth in human flesh. Father, we magnify you and glorify you, and we exalt the name of your Son. We lift him up that he would draw all men and women unto him. Father, we thank you for the blessed Holy Spirit, and we invite the Holy Spirit here to fellowship with us and guide us and lead us. He's desired, he's needed, he's wanted, he's our friend, our comforter, our advocate, our lawyer, and he is always desired and needed. So come, Holy Spirit.
Wow, there's a lot of gay innuendos. Come, Holy Spirit. Oh, yes. Come, Holy Spirit. Oh, God, yes. Oh, I think I'm going to come, Holy Spirit. I think I am. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, man.
Your way with us. Bless and
have your way with
traditional TruNews.
I can't. Okay. I can't even more. Oh man. I can't even. Well, oh my God. Oh. Woo. Jesus Christ. I'm crying. I just. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God. I think my brain rebooted itself. Can I let's just like browse some of this well, I guess we're reading this. My instinct tells me that Russia has successful what a bad error. Penetrated our computer systems and they are monitoring us in real time. Dude, fucking Facebook, the NSA, or your own government does that, bro. And a lot of our, like, Twitter does it, dude. Like, all these fucking corporations do. It's not just fucking, it's not just Russia doing it, dog. Not to mention our president is closely monitored by the, oh, whatever. Wow. Let's check out some other shit here. Oh, what was that?
Right. And Benjamin Netanyahu has never been worried about the presence of ISIS. You know why he wasn't worried about it? Because he knew they weren't going to attack Israel, because they are one and the same.
Oh my God. Judaism and Wahhabist Islam are not the same thing. You're an idiot. They both want to instill their own religious, like, caliphate or, kingdom or whatever the fuck. But they're not the same. And the reason why they weren't worried about it is because Syria, the U.S., the Russia even, were fucking going up against them. Iraq's forces, like collaboration of the Kurds, even Turkey to some extent, but even that's very arbitrary because the Turkish government has, I think in the past have partially colluded with them, but I could be wrong. I'm not too sure. But it's just like. It's like, no, like Israel didn't really have to do anything. Plus, they got their own apartheid they're working on.
Remember the stories back
God, who is this? Ugh.
Last year before last, where we talked about ISIS soldiers being treated by the Israeli Defense Forces.
Yes. And Benjamin Netanyahu visited one in the aid station.
And how wonderful and how humanitarian that was.
Well, they always.
Yeah, because they wanted to be viewed as humanitarians, because that puts a good view on Israel, and thus they can continue to get away with a lot of their humanitarian war crimes and shit like that. So it makes sense that they are doing that just for show. Is Barack Obama an agent to the Queen's MI6? Oh, my God. Oh, man. It's just like, dude, look, it just go... Marco Rubio's a sellout to the deep state. Oh, my God. I mean, it's just like, look at this shit. It's just like... It's just ridiculous. We're becoming like Mexico. Okay. Oh, man. It's insane. Let's see. Has he done anything recently? No. Nothing new. Power of Prophecy host. Join me as Pastor Rick Wiles of TruNews joins me this week to discuss when did the Zionist infiltration of Christian church begin. It's this. I hate religion. What's displacement theology? I don't know or care. What are the implications of the U.S. moving its embassy to Jerusalem? There's a lot of negative implications of that. Pretty simple. Anyway. God, wow. I think I'm good now. I think I did enough Rick Wiles. I just feel defeated. Hope you all enjoyed my torture, because I sure did. Anyway, stopping this bitch now.